Siama Ghana, the Shamamina, Moajona, so be a Tennessee. Ya Denmano Siaka Baba, some general, some that also at Diasa. I think me no near Dunum Sonka Cracker, Jordan Paya Dom, Yabosuman, what the air quaco. And as somewhere ya the Bramon near the Makotenu be any. Abajokoya woman, Baba Shasania Bani, a mamrano. Ya didi juma temachua wa ya basakra sakramu no another drama panye John Dramani Mahama mo maso afene mo soya wa ba hye wondwumedie ase
wo dwumedie no ase no na yewura Mahama edi tudwa se wondwumedie ya wode hye wonsa no enya kwa bibi pa bi befri mu aba
na panye pa ya wono baba hye abode mu nyansa pa dwumedie so no neoma atwa ya ho hye no so akasa atro se wo behwe sane ba na dwumaku a wono hye se Wama Ghana mungura angugu baby basa no wobepaja ma mudwumadie no atumi akwankan
saso na soafo ya bohwe nkutahudie na afa befo kwan ye fa so de sesemu ba no wono so akire se wo behwe se be ya ban yi nani so ade hunu ya wo efa sika sebo ya de fa befo kwan toto ye so no ebetimi edimu
awodwumani akatua safata no nam so nche no soafo a na wo baba hwe pade adwumadie wonsam so wono so akasa atire se minimum wage no Wabara sadwumani bia saya ankrankra anasa badwumani akatua wase wutua wadwumani no wase ne nyina ye pepepe na aso ani esaka ho
wasem kroya ho no wasade to so bia mu se 24 wo economy ne nso no ya aban no ede eba na ebeboa ama enwuma ebunkam so
afoforo bi ka ho no yaboaboa ne nyina no a anume nso yade baba somo ne yantenan Don't shut about quantum near Fakasi, Boy Sham, and Ramasom 21st Clinic, where a Siataka expert through Herbal Center. So, one of the 3 core capsules I saw Yasenemizu, and 5G Yadamosia and Sada Express Group Nye. Was what the word took one water found but on one way. Now, quantum was so utumiko be. Yadam live, Fuko Facebook, and NASA YouTube. Ubanya na washaya kama ewo honom ason for benu ena ya majumedi akosia ajewa kwade aboaten anemedin anomremene
ohini re mame ekua yeboa esiama bronya madaroma yenhwe na ensem ne yenwram ansa na no Facebook ne yedem live wo ho eya Sompa TV Ghana na Sompa 93.1 YouTube no eya Sompa TV abefo online ne so betimi afa ho no watia kenkan nsem ne bi de free ho esanse bedema yamanchire de akwakoto ho eya www.sompaonline.com won sabeka nsem ne biama bibia so atimi akoya fei yenhwe na ye no ensem ne mu esoko
Abuso nsem no ase na duare na Constitutional Review Committee abajokoya ne wo mo baba ya bedi aboase ne ba ya Ghana ya mamra no a enani papi no asu kasa ho satemacho na how pi no wo ho no wo behwe na ensakraya bia wo se ya na nioma hodo bia awose yi firi mu ne de bi baba kaka ho no wo mbetumi anempanyufo a wo mu ni mu be no mabobew awasa nioma no ho be hia di nkommo na wi kira wo makuru kira won sam nyina de baba da mampanyini no wo mo so afene mu esoye na wo Jubilee House so ana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama wama wo so afene mu a wo so aye den sekantam saba won maba no wo mo de abosome makomako ensia pe ana baba ya adwuma ye mbara se wo mo dwuma de na wo mbadie no abeso Ghana fo ani eho bate na wo haw bia emma mafrafra ho na panye kwantrofo ya abajoko no wababa de warmani mu Executive Director ya wada Ghana Center for Democratic Development CCD Ghana wanomo ano Professor Kwasi Prempe na ebra warmo so afena mu a abusua na warmo so ye ya mampanye John Dramani Mahama odombo a warmo so ne kama no sei enansoye no esikoe
I, do in the name of the Almighty God, swear that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana in the office of the Constitutional Review Committee, and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as by law established. So help me God. And then the oath of secrecy, and it follows the same pattern. You insert your name. So here we go. I, holding the office of member of the Constitutional Review Committee. Premper, you say chairman. The others, you say member. Do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be required for the discharge of my official duties or as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God.
I was away a brand Constitutional Review Committee. Now one more side there, Chairman Panye John Dramani Mahama no, Amuka Kra and Yokuti.
Now, Enuachi and I John Dramani Mahama added to one when him said, Jumedia ya waba bed in the best Abusumi Siano Sabaya, Mabra Semno, Timachia be a woman, a monka for Sobia de Remono, or Besha no dia to 2 year mad, there was what if him what's here from there was here the Kamono sono, yet me dear piece on my bibia quay diamagana for no. Was say enyama nyoko bi enti na wo ye sade no na mom amagana ne ye yo ene ne ntampa se be ye betimi afrefrenti e na wo ye sade na mom wo ka e de ato wo asom se wo mane ni wontirim dem se won dwumedie na wo bedenya se wo beye na wawie na da ho kwa na mom e bedi dwuma se be ya bibia betimi ato ye e wo amamra ni mo e de amagana fo.
Understand the weight of responsibility that comes with this task, and I assure you that your work will not be in vain. This will not be an exercise in futility. We are determined to see this process through, and I have every confidence in your ability to deliver results that will serve both the present and future generation of Ghanaians. I take great pride in the composition of this committee. You have not been chosen out of political consideration, but for your integrity, expertise, and commitment to Ghana's progress. This exercise is not about any political party. It is about Ghana. It is about ensuring that our constitution reflects the values, hopes, and dreams of every Ghanaian, regardless of their background or affiliation. Your diverse perspectives will enrich this process, and I urge you to engage widely with citizens from all walks of life in this process. This constitution must belong to all of us. It must inspire trust, it must unite us, and it must provide a framework for a more just, inclusive, and prosperous Ghana. On behalf of the people of Ghana, I express my profound gratitude to each of you for taking up this national duty.
Abusia, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, and I yet
Ayabra na one muso no amu no Attorney General Doctor Dominic Ayene one so fa sakwanya no so akasai and watch us no so shamo pa no amampanya John Dramani Mahama shada and wo fe na ni han apɛ wɔn wo munim de ye wo betumi aboa awona mamu mu nei wo mo na wapa wo mo sa bejoku a wo ba ba ye bi ade aboa nam so nti wo sere pa sɛ mo mama mpanyina ne mu nwu ase sansa dwumadi ade ahye won mo sa no ɛso yi pa.
He was also clear in his mind that he did not want a partisan committee. So, you have been carefully selected to do this job for our country. The easiest part of the job is to follow the specified methods of alteration of the Constitution. The toughest, and I can say this without any fear of contradiction, is to recommend substantive provisions to add to or replace the current provisions of the Constitution that will conform with the welfare principle of Article 1, Clause 1 of the Constitution, which provides as follows, quote, "The sovereignty of Ghana resides in the people of Ghana, in whose name and emphasis and for whose welfare the powers of government are to be exercised in the manner and within the limits laid down in this Constitution." I will be working closely with you, Chairman and members of the committee, in the next 6 months to produce a result that is satisfactory to Mr. President and to our countrymen and women. Notwithstanding that, I wish to thank all of you on behalf of the President and the people of Ghana.
I was on your turn, Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayeni.
Now, so for ya waboni din every man penny akache so merese beyan kitahudie hu nsem betimi asori agina ne na supreme na bia mu krampo no be for kwan ya wo faso didi djuma e ma sesemu mapa e de ba enipa brabo mu no e yo monya for Samuel Nate George dodo na frɛ no e Sam George ena wo kwotena mu e wo veti committee nanim wototo na no asemba akoya wo bisa no fasika sem toto ye wo be for kwan ho no ene se e de be pa na wo ba be ye edi aboa se be ya ne manyina nso ebetimi akoye wasa kwan ne so yero Sam George anu ye ya wode ba ye no eni se ya ban wasi ani so ade hunu na koma so de se Ghana sika sem ya tete apropa nsam no obefa be for kwan so aye toto ye kama se be ya empo no wono mu a wodi se adwuma e wo be for kwan so sika sem so no wonom e ba beto kese na watimi aka wonti apam ho kwanya obefa so amasane ma wesi agina no wabehwe ayenisa yera Sam George.
Chairman, as subcommittee chairman for the NDC's manifesto drafting committee on digital economy and ICT, we put in place that policy plank with the approval of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to set up a 50 million fintech fund. The 50 million fintech fund, that 50 million is supposed to be a seed funding that we're going to use to attract funds from other multilateral and bilateral donor agencies. Our target is to build a $300 million fund. That's not going to be disbursed like confetti, but that's going to be used as seed funding to attract major funding from venture capitalists and angel investors. Another thing we're going to be doing to support the fintech industry in Ghana is the setting up of business advisory supports and regulatory sandboxes to ensure that our young startups survive. In fact, the statistics show that most startups die before their 5th anniversary. And that's because most of these startups are started by young innovators who don't have all it takes to run a business. It's one thing being an innovator, it's a completely different business running and managing a business enterprise. And so that's where this fund is going to come in to offer them the business advisory support, to give them what it takes to run a business profitably, whilst the innovative juices of young Ghanaians, the creative minds that God has blessed this country with, will continue to explode. But one last thing we're going to do for the fintechs is that we're going to redefine the entire regulatory framework. As we see today, the President has issued an executive instrument that redesignates the Ministry of Communications to the Ministry for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation. Fintechs are digital technology. It's because of them. They are at the heart of President Mahama's government, because he wants to have a truly financially inclusive government by the time he's leaving office in 2028. And so we're going to set up an independent subsidiary of the Bank of Ghana, along the lines of the FCA in the UK, and along the tech, insurance technology in the fintech space to take off. So this
Ewusia enipa wakasa ye penyi ya waboni din so mehwese ya communication digitalization innovation ebetimi akoso ewo omeyi mu yira Samuel George enini
Onomonya Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed wono so ne yapa no se abode amunyansapa no nyoma hodo atwe enwo hye no womana maye bi mfamo asesofo na wono so bra kopie mo vetchen committee no wani mu no panyepa na ni so ade ho ne bota ya kwa akoto dwa de enti a won yasem panyefo gine tumuo na wono so befa akonya no etena so na ano ana ba no West Management Sector no panyepa babaka saya ekire mu se nei se wo hwe mo ma Ghana no pampi no ano ya na ya ho ne die ho sensem no enuoma aya to api ewom sanse wo mo omoboa so obeprapra potamu anase gata sa wodo mu no enwo adwumako ne won sansam wono gina panyimfo ba akopa bi so ya no so sanfata se koba no sa ebe ha Ghana man na so ntinyankropon ya dom na panyimfo won mobo no mo gine tum nko ade a wo ba be de aboa ma adwumako no emu atumi akyerɛkyerɛ obi ya ba ya bi ankrankra ba no de na abanyumako so wono so atumi ayo mu de sane ba no ma Ghana ya won die no ya betumi akonkan wo.
I think that it's important. My view of waste management in this country is anchored on competition, is anchored on value for money, is anchored on delivery. I intend to demonopolize the management of waste in this country. and by engaging local government authority and SMEs. I believe if you do so, that will be an opportunity to create more jobs for people. In the last parliament, I was a member of the Public Accounts Committee. And when we went around the country, we realized that that is not to say that those who are already engaged in it must be discouraged or targeted. But I think that if we involve SMEs at the local level, we'll be able to do it effectively and efficiently. And
so you're right, Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed, no. Nyamaya Doma, one on Baba Swafua. Abodiamunya Sapana, Nioma, what do I try Moshiano, Waba Abahesu.
Now, on Monya for Abdul Rashid Hassan, Pepper, one and so and Mampenia Bonidin so mesha ye beshe enuma pedie ene enuma faso. Now, one also at the Atuja at Remusa 24 economy. Ya Mampeni, His Excellency Rajon Dramani Mahama. One and two about who do Mukransa and Yaba to obey in some penino. Na baby obejina simpiani apaswaji akasemwe dana no so obehwe e de aboa se beye nipadodo na ni titu ni mebunu ye nwuma ho akwa atwede ama wonom no wansa etimi akanyuma ni bi amu akatua ho nsem so etimi akoye no wo kire sa aban ni renfi ye wode bedidwuma na ogide ye se betimi aboa pa se beya nkwada hodo ye nei wo hwesuapo ahodo mu wo firi ayanto aso mu akɔwie mu wo ho wonom be wie suapon abane nipadodo na wo ho a na wonya adwuma enyenti no wogidi ye se eya sempe beba no eba beboa ama enipadodo na nso etimi enya adwuma ye ama won sikasem toto ye no so no etimi agina ye wabrabom.
Our economy is a policy initiative by the present NDC administration, proposed to the people of Ghana and accepted by them because they overwhelmingly approved it by the votes. It is a commitment to ensure that we engage the Ghanaian worker effectively within 24 hours and ensure that in the 3 working space of the 24-hour period we live, we have each period of working space 8 years. We can engage people within that space of 8 years at within the period of 8 hours. And the 8-hour calculated in 3 space will give you 24 hours. But the whole commitment is about ensuring that we work tirelessly to ensure we reset this country. We commit ourselves to increasing production. We create value to ensure that in Ghana we can work to produce what we want and be able to satisfy our total, to ensure we raise the economy to the point when Ghanaians can be satisfied. And our working class, the people working for the public service and for the private sector can earn what they deserve.
Swafo ya waboni di so meresebe ya padie ho nsem nyuma ne nyuma femu no ni manyina betimi akoye enne diverting comment kwotena won manim no ena wode ensem we tu dwane din ne Yura Abdul Rashid Hassan Pepo.
Na Dr. Rashid we no wa mananso wa afa no akatua mu nsensem wo no so panyipa ka bibi kakra de fa ho wo kire mo so ma Ghana adwumafo yesisi won ma chepa kamera so ma mu no obiya bi adwuma no wafa wo akatua wo pe no wode ma wo won hwe ba bia wo firi ba ka wo fa ba bia wo da ensuo ne neoma wo dro wo to eno ane se wono akasa nimsa wa bia adwumanti sika bia wo pa bia no de ama fia bi se kwako anum se ba so senso enam so ma panyipa de atudwa kire se nyame ya dom ne anyage ne tum se ke no wa betena akonya so a won hwe ba bia wo ba wasa adwumani bia se ya ankwankwa adwumakuo anasa aban de se wonia no se ne panyimfo ahyehye de ato won wani so amfa mo adwumani a won ba wasa mrane no bedi pa no akwakwa ya no wokoto wakwa kire mu die ntia wafo bi adwuma na sika ketua bi ana odi tua ne ka afenso wo ba wasa enai wo be kwa retirement a yese wunya finsha na duosia 60 years ha ana wasa okwaje wa home ebi mo kire wasa yehwem kakra na ya twekwa ni mu ko ba se aduosia num anasa aduoson eno so nyame ya dom no oba obara ho asem no waka.
We agree on a minimum wage. The law is that it cuts across every organization. You shouldn't pay below that minimum wage. So if we find anybody doing so, you'll be subject to questioning. And if you violate the law, you'll be prosecuted. We may not prosecute you, but it's important for you, for us to take it up to the levels where the right things are done. Ghanaians should not be cheated. We know how much the minimum wage is, just about 18.5 Ghana cedis. And if you can pay up to that, then it will bring many, many questions on your kind of organization. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I was aware Dr. Rashid Purple.
Afe yentoa ensem no so Sompa TV so ne anwumre no nsiambrem kase no ena yetutu ne srani abasade ma won wadaroma Sompa mfidi ahodo no ne nyina etwa fa so asante mantama senom eya Sompa 93.1 FM sunyane oto ede amabro ne afomantamfo eya Sompa 98.9 ena propo ye mantamfo so tie de free kranza Sompa 90.7 Yenra moni etufa so kode bresiamo ya woto ne nsem ojabum yefra sante mantama afia ninchiremo e won fifi mantamo na mankrado ya wono wa ewutu topia se ya no wa ewutu senya westmensi mu no wakasa e de ensem etuja na nakofi bosompem na semu a wakanyina no eni se ya desrede ena wode ema his excellency ya John Romani Mahama mampanyin sada Roma breya wabasa mampanyin no dia waka chweda ne se wo hwa bato obedwa no a wonjumedie ya wode ahya wonsa e wa mamrani mu no eni se wonye iramtuni referee ya yeto ababi a obehwe na wagina entemo na wonjumedie no so no enhyehyeye ne mra ebata ho eni kwan se wo bu ntanchia se bia wo kɔ benkuma na se nifa sane ebeye bia ne nso mu awie ma wo se wugina pintin ewo emfifi ewo wade yo nyina na wadwumedie no emu na so wo se die na yehu Mami James Dukwe ya wono Electoral Commission boss no wone na bedi achirefo nya wo se wo mo ye incompetent afe krampo no bias nko a ena wonom chese ene wondwumedie no ho mra ene hyehyeye no ebo ebrenti wa bai de animu animu ya wonhwe na wonto wonom adwa so se bai ya nipa office obetimi aye se adwumedie no ede ho mra ne hyehyeye di dwuma no wonfa no emesi ananmu
Kwanka ma resign the dad ka be ma ban yi ba ade ba kwa me hwe ma no resign onya hwi oboso genius grasha no de kofi nta ban pamu no be manetka emi tino ma me to ma me na kasa no bebi a no nso ne hobio ma me tete boss ma san pa me san we e so ma kasa mu resign no mu yo mu free ho ba omu resign fi a enya don benya ska be afra ban ten on peska fra ban ten no motitu ono nti Oman said, I wouldn't say Jumano, or more like a Mamun Jumano. As I said, oh, ye bibia, body language in a chair, dear ooye. Mamino, near baby, oh, yeah, demeanor, and then the body language, HSM Mamino, on can quarry. Shit into election, yeah, mamma, yeah. Or no kosher baby boy, Abano, and Fana, ever play a Magana for. Sena, I can hear ye. 2024 year obi ahwe mamini na otu ogbo aba no 2020 ya anye ni sa e ba nfenti na ya anye ni sa okoshe hi e na ogbo aba no ne mamini ai de bibiri ube kaya fajan time MPP e court sa fajan e de ne hu etuye e court no bi e koyi na no ba adu mamini so 20 court no se onko bi because okwa on nim do rebeka ampa na MPP abai e na asan gina so support to nti wo mama na ba court e ma mu ka samse no mo pe ba wa me no court an ka bia sa asem na enka ne sa nti ma me no di mila ni yama bia onu ye na chese onye prayer for like oye bias to be so oye bias don't mean di o ma re ba be say
Abusiani awakasa ye wono ene mankrado ya ono wutu topia se kroba akoye no ehye wutu senya westmensi mu fifi mantemu na na kofi bosompem ene ni din ne kasa na wama na no ampem wada watwa so etutu bi edema eye dom kuma no mba no deni ye ready monya for Alexander Fenyomakin se na sembi akoka kire mampanyin se wo hwe ne nto abom na asem odi tua na no se asoafo a wo maga na mu hasenom no na dankwa akufo ado abam mu doso no do otwe hu nua de Ghana sikasem e na wo bo ne form to on de wo ba asoafo no be se duosia 60 pe ena wo bapa na yewura Alexander Fenyomakin e de atom yewura Mahama nim senke be ya saa bo hye no mepa che wo ho na won fa nipa ne bi nkan sanse adwuma no eso adwuma yefo be se aduosia ye on be ya asoafo ne de entimi emwa na nabosompem akasa de afasa asem we ho
akese a wa ya bana buru so sanse the mama say obey 16 ministers so far on yi 16 wie nti anka on train money wie let's say be a cat baby a one for big go and complain so and the see and say that pano dey also oye no onu na o si odi we mu na odi be ye o mu nti anka onya botremaro and that to me no afenyo oye no who say MPP former general secretary will call baby say John sa no be na ti o to aba na yi ni sinte na afenyo oye dodo o pe so bia hu we are the pa yenye sa opre afilo de opre pa mun ka che so nya botrama Ghana for na de oye Ghana for hu say adipa na oye Ghana for but the oye is too much it's reno it's not no pa bra for e so far no any pan system o ka say onya yin wie nti ono no ho no ohun say o laki bi do ba bia so far no the system na kasa oyin sa system na Ghana nyaska ye famu man because who more ministers are fa na who say ska because obi abetua nka na ne ma domo ma kan bibi e be say even ni appointed bia na okofi o dey so pa no abedi umpa akọ then no wo say oye biom one assembly na nka
Obia wana dream chre, that's the beauty of democracy. Kemame nke binti no na dream sen yesi ya no e won semu a etodra e wo onmunyafo Alexander Afenyoma Kingdom kuma no won ba no dani no e na nabosompem wono so akasa e de afa ho no.
Na se wo ko lower west chema ba trompe so a onmunyafo gifty clanam mami wa komprenu se mrasha bedwani afempem ye no don so 2017 ni mu okra no wakwakwaya CEO ya no wada Ghana Export Promotion Center ano ewo ho enti wo hwe MPP amanyoko ne di mu a wabona wo modin agedin ya enuoma de abusua wo de na ye bi pa na yekoda sore ya ma media basare MPP no wajai wona nya MPP ni biemfi na de kro wo ya DC ni ampani ampani nuane ampasa agorasa sempa wakwaje party card e de akita wo so waja MPP no tom sanse wo hunu se mampani John Dramani Mahama na nhyehyɛ no a wahyase a wode gu akwan mu no yade a akɔ no ɛdɛ ya wɔno so de nim dia babɛboa ɛbɛtumi ama ndesi amanyoko na tumi atumpɔn ɛno nti na ama nneya no wɔyɛ sakraye ɛwɔ ne hyehyɛ mu
state my appreciation and heartfelt gratitude to the MPP having given me the opportunity to serve on their ticket as MP for 2 terms and a short-lived time as a CEO under His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo's government. But I strongly believe that with the factors carefully considered, the best way to achieve the Ghana we all dream of is through the NDC. Upon reflection and extensive discussion with my family, I believe the NDC align more with my current values and vision for Mother Ghana. I think it's time for the people who love Ghana to be bold and do whatever is necessary for Ghana's development. I bring with me twice the amount of fire, experience and zeal to join my new family, the NDC, and I am grateful to the NDC for opening their arms and accepting me. I have already begun to make effort to contribute actively to that effort in the NDC, starting with a good governance card membership in the party and other political support in this just past election. I intend to immediately connect with the NDC grassroots to hear their concerns and see how I can help. My personal office is available to all NDC patrons, the grassroots, and like-minded Ghanaians, especially the youth, to assist in any way that I can. I am very grateful to the NDC faithful for the warm reception I have received so far. NDC embodies the hospitable spirit that Ghana is known for. I know my father is up there smiling on me this day, for it was his wish that I one day join his party. May he continue to rest in peace. May the good Lord who took me.
I was so worried I can Sabajani and our lower Chem West. I want to impress so wapa gifty clean them.
Na yen kwa kejetia edwanim panyi ba ko ye no dintintima ho ye Ra Johnson ankra wade kwakwaboye mu ode pa de amadwadefo ne se wonhwe ye no onye sutie man panyimfo nsem ni nyina ene se na nsenya da obekaye a ye de tomonim se ejabi ato kejetia edwanim no ena wo kire se empanyimfo ye wonom hweja ene ho ntoto ye so no ene ye baabi a wosema won faja nko no wonye sutie na wontie se be ya eja no
Nina so about the Jakaba Bigina, the edge of the phone, and the Akasa. This is directly be the Oha, and the fire service of their mind. And who have to the message? The United City and Pama fire service for directly to their mind. There's a fire hydrants and travel, and the shed near my home. That's the United City and Pama. I feel security in some family. I will now to be John and Mobia and Sam Fata. A bit me, I do room about less than penny food than and Tamara be a street. But me a cat. It's a big gun in a Japan. The para all these are and 7 to pass it. The jar at top, the shop, my own or one shop in the best yet. A bit trapper. The grand winner. The message. Now who be maybe I am one bit maybe room number. Let's say 7 men. Can't say you have a baby for nothing. I'm more safe at the end to emphasize independent emphasis. I could meet me actually in any city and then open food. That's I have an operating doctor. Now, Basia. You need a fire service for report to Eba and no, and I did too many. Passing to get before it means every assume it beat me, then I do away, be free. There no, and the Korea said, maybe back a suspect. Now, yet she said the moon can yet she higher building. The children before any abandoned but the food which are only. The outcome.
I will see a general chairman at the market at your marketing on Munyan for Johnson Ankra and Yetienui.
Our Ghana HIV and AIDS network. Panyipai or your president, Awadano. Yera Ernest and Wabe Austin, Aneka say. Was here nay. Our Ghana Crata, Chokoma America, Mano Sanki, Benyasika Akra, Naya Diabo HIV AIDS, Yadiano Brana Swene, Yakratan, woman penny, Kuran Fanshemo Yadia, a half year pa. Sansan campaign for riding with San Kacha Kurano, 2030 dear. I think Premier near Diasana, Koma Ghana, HIV AIDS, a Riasiaman Sanina, no, Nanka, Yanya no draw cra noa. Sunny and SCB bomb pamper and Asa Tratrano, na a so ayate. Was here one Sunday 1 year dread so Sanoa, and into a binya bianya feria de national, and then woman else to a year show my Ghana upon this Swaka Cassa, Sunny Abananichna Yadanobet Mianas Kabotana. What about Brahma HIV AC Yatiano? What much me so no Amagana for?
government policy na beda ho no hard pa because we are a lot of countries support to fight against different diseases HIV and AIDS account na Ghana the US government na boy pa in fact almost 3 regions western region ahafo and western north sa 3 regions no fa your buffer HIV implementation na in Sisiana akobana sa no ebe hardwin ebe ma implementation in western region ahafo and western north no ebe to see definitely say HIV is say ya body rule ya ka say national HIV and AIDS fund. In fact Abino started in 2016 that's under the first President Mahama the government no started process now say national HIV and AIDS fund no but so many we fear them and the next government buy no ya ka say ka bitumi nya sa fund no but Abino ko we no ntimi anye in Sisiana a new government asamba bi no ya ni and the health minister we are you need people better na you know makasa says okay the year na makona you be here sa national HIV and AIDS fund no so na ya nyama si ni apese bi to into and so try programs na ya dey appoint HIV and AIDS so sikari dey endorsed na se o former minister Yonabuku Ajimamenu there was a time or share Senkai sa is found on the Baswa and almost $100 million ebetum na and with your boy amaya point HIV and AIDS enti wayagimono me yakase yestati na kisinya $100 million na with your boy yanka say ya $500 million to yakope nembu ngutwa Africa ka it will about 40 and 50 na fembe kono ye di 10 20.
I was on the attending care president ya wada Ghana HIV and AIDS network no yawra Ernest Amwabe Austin our sports group na ya comfort ya mo bibia self person to kwan ya say wada ya so na so de so de hu abusua entena sen fan shadam brana express for no mo ya de no enya de ya ba bebu afa so bia no wie kira don sa komuti ya de ya na se adwuma ho tepa Canada US UK Holland Australia New Zealand Germany babia do be wura tokro biam wobakon wasanso akoni biam Kumasi wasafo labor runabout Accra hwehwe chi akwa wakana shi first light bibia ne afrey 0249 000448 0249 000448 through herbal center and the 3 capsules ade abedwama so wosisi na yo yawo kokwa na so wayam timwo no agbesu antana sio ma no hwo kwa 3 capsules wati na okoto wo mu nupa no bi sansa eye papa record ya to apete pharmaceutical shops ne herbal shops ahodo nyina mu sabaka bi titiro ne kwa na keba dani herbal mist ni apedank 0546 107107 0546 107107 yobi asoro no ayosiatica and 21st clinic afato ho so se wo ba hwese siatica ya de no a ababa ya de so abosonko ko te so no obetu de afiri wono makora wa bransan so amabiem wo ba massage wo kama sansa doctor for ne nurse for mu ho no wo mu nim de pa ya wapene e woni padua no akwa ne ho wo mo branches ne do so 15 ya twe wo gusunsu bie Kumasi WASSCE Junction wo mo ben Alpha Radio WASSCE Council Quarters Accra Wardom Market afei sunyane enkranza na tachiman frɛ wo mo 0540 311311 0540 311311 apono to ba na woto aya wedding engagement ana outdoor na abeden to bi na wo ye abusua hwai se obenya mizu anasa 5G ewase na won madom abowo kwa WASSCE Junction manager tani ohonom obenya dodo mo tu anasam ya wodo a ya to anno de no wonsa ebeka bi enyina soe na ya homra tew ya ba pi no na ka kira ya de ebesomo
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no wo nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu wo to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bi a enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo magine wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa Womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni baabi a gise 21st clinic nkwa womu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a woma gidi womu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ni hypertension ni ade Ghana ha baabi a wo mo ho 0540-311-311 0540-311-311 na 21st clinic wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Praka say aduabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hien yi pa enye praka se nko nuaba ne haban bi te se kwawunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa praka se ne se nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de aye praka se powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afrimpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wadidi awie ubenya preke se powder to Kingswalk Heba ne Heroes Heba Accra Okechi Drug Lane Dani Heba Umase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantwa Heba ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Heba Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15-14 preke se powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankra to emu agi atum
sewa me hu acho me na no me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
kwaku afeina me beko me nkrata akra ni
ene me ma connection man for den kofo sika aduane ni wanya otedi musa no
group advertisements according to IF4 opese otu kwan kosua de a express group do be call mind be to say Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany say a tour na say visiting so a express group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia and Germany mo am pese motu kwan koye adwuma nso obetimi de wako Dubai, Qatar and also South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure you Kumasi as a full labor runabout Accra and so Omo Carnation First Light, Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo Macho for ISO 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Sompa TV, Emma Aketiapa.
Emma Aketiapa, Adeshima, Yadam was a monitor, and you may not see a brim cassia and yentuaso, and quiet name and for Emma Mo. Yet was some so at the Remo our West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination. Now ye trying to a friend was seen more. Now I fear Tremo 2024 no. And to us also cool for no one of the young netress and social we say one day what this is so ya can say a who since so no banon and quadanum be dear what stress more practices said chance up a poor and then one year my name may be tress what the phone and they call remu edgy ancestors treachery yeah. Everyone also saw what she said when ya quasans no and our day and one says no quite treachery my some no aya dodwana so no a subject to be a yes science in the mass sanity true and I'm paying for the dress or she mono as I'm crano bopon no man bro so do a sans a question jewa de oko bisan what is science ya any the natural way de a observation true natural biology and nature said dear ben can the to work abusia wa hina yire so dia adekodia no anam so da bi asante abo ne Veronica de be kan wona sa de a entimi mape na science nso ye formula enu tini ya se nkola na se adekoro na no matwe enso science ene maths ni nyina formulas na enu na council de ma wase ne trese bra wonum ko mu hia mu de ye to so aduasa enso ena wonum de to dwasa sane ne masi ko no da bi nkwada no ma ya ma na bro so enti ebi a wonum de ne bro so no wo mo results na ma bonten kosi se obeye hwehwemu awie ho se de ne ho momu no wagya na mana kwa ne ho bom nso se wanya subject ne results ama na ama so obetire bi ahyeremo so obeye den no ya asem foforo eno na krata ye rajon kapi wono na hwenkita hodie so wase wono wode ba yesa wofo ne ahwefo ne nkwada ne nyina no munya abotre entwe wono fi se wono hwehwemu no akato ne bro na bibia akwa wie yese beye a de wo mu bia no betimi de abeto bedwasre de na wono mahu asem no pomasi bre na so ahofo ne ahwefo nso so de atodwase na omo nkura no na aye bibi so omo wo bibi sa report bi wo mo ntweremla ne ade no a eye sukufo ne suku mpanyimfo ya wokọ ho no eno na wase omo twene mom nya nkwada no na wasifo de adeso bi besue wontire so ahofo ne dodo na ene ne nsentwerefo kasaye
say wayekifo afre yen say yema electoral exams na omo detect say enkwala no during the marking and exercises there was collision in the results. Because of that omo hold the results now and they free omo for interview and investigation. Enti omo address here no controller no awo ha no e can't see no person. What do you call it? They've already taken a decision. And where the Ankolan electoral report. Obi a investigation there. I don't know money panel the legal support to do the investigation. And you say enyemra kwemo. We hear why mo system no amode yemo exams no amufa invigilators mutua wonka. Mufa security mutua wonka. Oma pass all through this process. Adenti na Ankola no e was say omo suffer for this. Na sa we no what do you call it investigation amoye no what is the legal basis and you say ye mpene tutu ne no a de se ne results o mo tro ya o mo mark ye no o mo release ne sa na ye mfa ma wo mo enti ya be serve wo court I say they should put a stop to the omoye no
e kan kire wo mo say they shouldn't think say parents are ba ha no ye nyina ye nim hwe. We are just like them. We are in the same industry with them. Okay. So they should be very careful of what they are doing. Yeah. And we are giving them the last warning to release the exams from immediate effect from today. Yes. We don't want to hear that again.
Na mama apo e be so mu ni bi ga kire ye mama so su se on ba apo ko wo twa abro so eso so de me hu ni se master ba ko ana kire se master ba ko ana kire se business a o kire the whole class ba ko ti na wo kire o mo no sa ato a ama ba kire ko de be ye dai e be kire nti e de ye se bi da wo fo nyina na mu
ai why kefo no mtoto mu ne maye sa popie ye free one ma catch system no enya won hwehwe mu ne mai sa akola se wakotwere exam se twere report da na wo twere exams no de esi ye nyina no twere bra no we no ekobenkuma na se nifa awofo ne yahwefo no bi se no baga waya enti se mo hwe no madwuma nya mo system no na enya mo hwe enhye ne ye se nkwada no be sa twere exams ne foforo de lalai yenko ye ni moi
I was a queer name now. I was some be a sea. I will go more putina, no, I won't feel mantamu. A man of one of them one branch of be a way and fish, no, I do know. I was your branch open to me, no. So I dash on Diana, I see you man who ye bew. So send a pabrum and a pamon will be to me. LCG and woman no a boama de sharing young cania. I will go more putin hono. While first one who has so a quack and canianim, and I wish you had light no a kikinua. Wo shro na sara wo sami asi ye no ado hye ye won mo che kro no mo kire sanka na ya twatwa no e wo so na se kwaso kra e na no memenda ye twam wo no mo saka na no wadum na wo wonim se agya isigi fo na aka wo mo ho a wo mo dundum nkane a se ya no mo fo a wo mo twatwa nkane a no dike bosu no mo kokoton no e na wo maka wo mo nti e bia na branch ye wo ka ho no wasan so ba na ma ye to so mienu a ene wakwa hia ne nkwanhia wuo ya ne gwomo apochin watchdog committee chairman Ora Ebo Anderson akasai e ma de onim fa semi ho no ochichi
Friday it all happened Thursday dawn until Friday morning no you realize say ye area ha no part of light no echo off. Nti mostly transformer bi si ye guys so ana eta happen. Eya na afa area electrician or no makoshe na or the light no akọ back. Nti it happens I know your friend no. Ano so oba no hu say part of ahoma na egu eye line no so no wo metwa ahoma back miensa. Nti oba nche wo fie e no chem say no ohwa wo hu say eduma temper with 1% lines no quickly no me no no trace ko ho ye ko no na wo metwa ahoma no back miensa ana ye frɛ asama man no so amehwɛ nti asama man ne bae no ninia ye presi ye call be bia ko mi si no ye call no na wo metwa ahoma no nti quickly no asama man no ofrɛ ye ECG ya ha no ye closer to win band ofrɛ ECG for no na ECG for no o mobile no ye presi no mo say we twa ahoma no yensa ana o mobile no wa mo de wo mo ahoma ni nyoma say wo mo twe ahoma no egu po no so back no ye bo am say ye nia no ye de ya ho den e twe ahoma no na ye begu ye po no so back ye wie no ye de ye gina na ye nia ye na ati ye ho astro obi a obetimi ebedi sa bono no.
Also, why I go more Putin watchdog committee chairman Ebo Anderson.
Na senya da na aduana adehyibusia ya won mo na hi so eye no ewo asokwa kropo ni mo asante mantem asenom obeyen central phone share mu di tu dwa se wankase wabusua panyin eya ade a echese wo mo hwehwe na kira kwa baabi a wo hu baabi a wafente no ene adehye nyina emo awonum se beya wo betimi ehu opanyin na onyankopon ayadom ama panyin no abafie na aduana abusua wabusua panyin ya chese wo yira ye wo ba ye na ye bisa ne se opanyin na hefa na akwọhye ya da na woto opia fa jansa ya wa ma de hye yam hyehye wonum sa na osi bomi na eya asembi nya mete wa na mesole yo nemom na wo se me kope ba bi lata na me bo me nkwa ho ban sanse obi tata me se obeje me nkwa e de afri ni se na ye se ye hwan ya ye ntie ni nkyire moyi
afọ de ni o ye no we na me soro ye ma me ya de te me soro ye no na o ye se obi aba ma bi aba se ye fe na emos o hwehwo amsa dabi e poso na msukote ne ba anyumre ya na emos o hwem se won kwa de o timi hwem se o frem ya o hia o frem fon so enti emu na mo afro ko da na edi mani te ye pon ba bi ye yinu temu no emu se taji ni car white phone number abegina ikube bi so na abegina se ye enti hu ya na se afia na do bo ama edi edom e ba so ti hana mempuma so ye enua de nbia ena mhie ye yone ne ko me fisi akire ena me pobo mo dwa ba ni so ti eto no na ase metim me fie bi se de do no ha me saba wa he no akota be nu saba abefa me ena mete fa ba bi ente me fo no me ma fie bi me mam me ho so ampope ba bi bo mo ho dwa so
sia na chese ne yete ne nken wono ne opanyi chei obri wono ne aduana abusua no wono abusua panyin ya ono wona hinso na wo chese na na adobo amodi kro ya wona hinso na etata na pese wogene nkwafri ni nse na panyin watimi atwa wos no ya se mo nkwede na no achi no abusua ne kasama for fata frimpon enso se bibi de kire adehye
se aduade twam ni na wotwe na yini so aduana abusua ya frem de ya sema na eden ya to mani se ya busua pani o pani ya obrichi anadwo be du ba ko busum ni ntemu ni na do bo ama na yini so dikru e de dom ekọ ne so ma opie na yehu na kira kwan na ya ye bia yehu nti na hu be hia se ya de to mani na jamo so mbode wurubua na ba bia o hye no o tie nka no ba fie na ayem hyehye no edoso ampa mobile mobile fa news no de koye no ene nam so ma nyame adom opani ya briche ya busua pani wote modawo bono
ofata frimpon na hi so aduana abusua no won kasamafo na yetie no yi
nana kwasi adohene ayasashi kofi krom hene nana dia fotuo ama mabunu atrasa awiase mo bibia do peso nyini che no ade afra na sansa wi kronobo ana nneɛma basa sɛ nipadua sɛ ɔkra no obi bia dan hwa so ɔbɛtwe ne ho every afiri ho wɔsɛ saa nneɛma no yɛ ade a ɛyɛ na mpampi no wa no maburo no ho ɔmo sɛ wɔn na anyini ɔmo pɛn so ɛne ɛwɔ yɛ abɛgyen bere no deɛ na obi anim hwee nti ɛnɛ yi wotumi no hwee hyehyɛ ne ade wabere obi anka hwee wɔsɛ saa deɛ no so sɛ nipadua no sɛ kra yɛ no ka ho bi na yadeɛ nketenkete ayi ne ti nti wɔbɛsrɛ paa maburo no ntwe wɔn ho no mo abrabɔ a ɛtene wɔde saa sɛ wɔn nyina to dwa bra na WASSCE night dwumadie bi ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ atɔyɛ tifido mantamu mumiɛnti sɛne nana wɔka ne nsɛm fae
nubɔne deɛ biara ni hɔ a wɔde ka n'abrabɔ ho a ɛbɛboa mokɔ no nom sɛde wi cocaine palmol etc. ɛmmoa mo ɛbɛtumi your own immune system. So we always advise that we stay away from all those drug issues. You see our open system in one. The drug is wearing out our kids, our youth.
I know Native Movement Fit Keep Fit Club, yes. Wamona Jumadia Shrinkwe, Wamasha, ye penny pa ya would dear anymore. Ora James Jabin one so kasai.
Mabunwa ya wo problem ya nhwe se ya de nipadua be si ho e bi se bible no ya te se ye nipadua eye asore dan e de man rise eti ya nhwe na e ma ya fa dubone bi enka ye nipadua e bi se ye ya ho nipadua na ya di dubone a abai a be ma ye nipadua na agogo ntem na ya bra bo so aye bisi basa eti de me kai na ne se e mabura mo ko fi go pro so ko be any group bia eja e ho ehia nyina no obi bia e mo na ho de say ade a eye no bone de on fa nka na bra bo ho.
Was your president here with that Native Movement Keep Fit Club one no or James Ijabin.
Yankori ensem no ewo ye kwaye brento ho nsem onyankopon bo ade achecha man se be ya obi abetimi info se be ya kwaye ahodo ye no ho nyina no obetimi ahwe so aboye nsu anso ho ban na abusia sa wode wane kyerem asante mantama se nom enkawie mensini mu a ene de ekoso wo ho no enya asem dekora ne titru ene krobi ye friend mo franfa dwen kwampe nkro ho no watchre forestry commission of one career district ho no eya ade a won mabo ho moden so obehwabo kwaye ne ho ban na so sa wokohwemu ne ya ye kase yi a emema kentina wa metro men no bese duonum ni ade kaka motobi ahyehye yanim na ya address te sasrafo bi won so a na kyese tuo ne sekan akodi ahodo ye wo mu ho no enya asem keto akwan ba akoye awuramu e wo forestry ho no wakobo pampim wo wontin forestry manager krampo epese wo wura ho ayese da bi kwan nim ene yese wo mu di galamse wo ho enam sayo so ama yewra Abraham ese wono ne Nkaria District Forestry Service Division manager one sentrefo abonkomo se de yakone de empanyifo ma wo homene so na won ka bi enkyere emrante kwa no
ansia no galamsey no ama no hospital wo the reserve ba kwa friend no Finch Tabel Forest Reserve. In fact kako etri kakra o how no awo ho kakra be bosome miensane nan ya atwamu no ye ne galamsey fo akon awo ye nkwaye na ewo ye district hanum nyina na nyame adom ekobrase e ma na adwuma efo timi kɔ hɔ ekodi omu dwuma official taya me kan weekend day twa mu ya na ete se nkofo bi asa akɔ akɔbɔ awura hɔ akikwaye no abɔso a omumu bi ankɔ nti besuman se omunkɔ no omunkɔ hwe kwasi ade etwa ekɔ na kyese no kra na dwo no omukɔ na mrantie bi abɔ pampim wɔ hɔ a omama yenkwada no anwuram amane omne be boy ne say in fact omo ho na no mo frame say chief edu ha no mrante ne so mo maye nwura mu me say sisa me kura de omo adoso achen de adwada no obehu ye no nipa ne wasisi an obia ka say mask sisi omo ti na nipa no adoso achen na yasre abai mo mpanfo ne omo mo ka bi wo mu nyina say omo memfia no ntum na isi no say de ade ne kɔ no forestry, management.
Abusiani Okasa ye Nkaria District Forest Services Division Manager enono won monya for Abraham Esel ene ni din ye bejira we se so na adwumre no nsia brem kase ne nyina da no yagu na brim e wa ha se nom aseda rempibo sie dun komo ye rosante ebo Benedict wono ene semo for penyin kuku Veronica Jando of Green Mama authentic mama wono na trafide na chichinchim ni from adema yen Mami ya Grace Adepa adumo adomboa ye social media handles no Facebook na YouTube online ni nyina da wotimi tie ye hwe ye wo ho bozi de caption ma ye da no ase afe Ransford na ye nana ya wonu nyina mu aka ho ye faseda ema news kre ye wo Sompa 93.1 komase kase dem for